Hello from Paris. We are going to be talking about Lakshya Sen, one of India's medal contender in this video, and the reason to be focusing on him is the fact that there is a major controversy that a lot of people are talking about pertaining to his move to the knockout stages of men's singles in badminton. And for those of you who don't know, just a bit of a background, the controversy really started when he beat Guatemala's Cordon in the match that he played in his in his group, and then because of an elbow injury, that Guatemalan badminton player withdrew, and so Lakshya's win was then deleted. And then a lot of people started complaining that this is not fair, why should his win be deleted, he's won, the other player has withdrawn. But if you ask me personally, I think nothing wrong has been done, and I think there is no reason for anyone to complain because they've really played by the rules, and I think it's only fair that they've done it. I'll try and explain why. So remember, 4 players in that group, and only one player with the highest points after you've played against each other will qualify for the knockout stage. Now, what happens if, let's say, Lakshya played his first game against an opponent and he withdraws? Lakshya will carry forward those points, but the remaining other two in his group don't get a chance to play that opponent, and there's a good chance, because he was the lowest rank, the other two would have beaten him. So now they don't get that chance to get those 2 points from that win. Then is it fair that Lakshya carries those 2 points and has that advantage? I don't think so. So it's only fair that if an opponent that you've beaten, and these things are mentioned in the rule, they've only followed the rule book, if he withdraws, then that win is not going to be counted. And anyway, as things stand, as the ranking is, there was a good chance the 2 other opponents also would have defeated the badminton player from Guatemala, Cordon. But the only slight disadvantage you can say that Lakshya will have, that he'll have to play that extra match, which he was anyway prepared to play in the group stages. He had to play 3 matches. The remaining 2 in his group, they are only scheduled to play 2 matches now. That could be the slight disadvantage that Lakshya has. But that's just the luck of the draw, the way things panned out. But now let's concentrate on where he can go, and I still think he's an outside chance for a medal. When I'd said it at the start of the Olympic, not many people would agree with me, because he was drawn in the group which had world number 3, a player who's beaten him in the past on multiple occasions, in Jonathan Christie of Indonesia. So that was the problem, which is why only one badminton player would go forward, and that's why not too many people are giving him a chance. And also Lakshya, overall hasn't been in great form, though just few months before the Olympics he started showing great form, but I'm going 2 years, a year back, after that Thomas Cup, he's not really been his own, and that's why not a lot of people were picking him. But the reason I picked him is because I thought that he had a good chance of beating Christie. I'll try and explain that now. Now what has happened is that the other shuttler, the third, the one from Belgium, he's already lost to both Lakshya as well as Christie. So now what does that do? It'll be a virtual knockout match between Christie from Indonesia and Sen from India, the last group match. Whoever wins that moves to the knockout stage, and that's going to be very, very crucial to move into the pre-quarter final. Whoever wins moves into the pre-quarter final. And what has happened so far, if you see, Lakshya has won both his games. He beat the shuttler from Belgium as well in straight games, whereas Christie looked very rusty in his game. He was actually pushed to 3 games, and in a very close encounter he prevailed, and so he's now had played that extra game, a tiring game, and has looked rusty, whereas Lakshya Sen has looked clinical so far, which is why I think he has a good chance of beating Christie, a world number 3, and then qualifying for the pre-quarter final. Once he moves to the pre-quarter final, I think that he can really be that medal contender till semi-final. I do see him go. Who knows what happens after that, but semi-final, then you are really in with a chance of either playing the gold medal match, or even if you lose, playing a bronze medal match. So that's that outside bet, and I think it's best time. I'm sure Lakshya would be doing that even for us to let that controversy go, because it's quite frankly a storm in a teacup. Everyone really needs to concentrate on his opponent, how well he's playing, what kind of form he's displaying, because that's going to be very crucial going forward. Here's wishing Lakshya Sen all the very best. If he does move forward, your one-stop destination, Sports Today, subscribe to it. We're bringing you all the latest updates from the Olympic Games here in Paris. For the moment, Nikhil Nas signing off. Take care.